Behind a desk where life feels like a square box. Sitting down as your hands type the numbers you needed to input. Tired back and dry mouth, covering your instinct to go home and sleep. Chipping noise set the tone of the room to make you feel less lonely. The flashing lights across the table showcase the wire's malfunction. Questioning whether this is what your life is supposed to be. You wonder what is happening outside the window. Street lights and car honk, shivering through the shimmering glass under the office tender. Hesitantly, you ask yourself if this is what your destiny is supposed to be. To sit behind a desk and face a square screen as your finger scrolls through the track of control. Controlling what you see through the screen and numbers, there's a sudden urge to scream and escape. Those clicking sounds following with your tired face, you scratch your eyes and hope it would ease the pain of looking at the screen for too long. Gossip shivering your spine as you listen to the most unbelievable stories that felt too real to be fake. Yet, deep inside, you know the words and their phrases are the reflections of their insecurities and self-doubts. Doubting their potential and envying people's achievements, they hurt people so they wouldn't get hurt. They're terrified of what other people might see in them, so they hide themselves to protect themselves. Wearing the fake masks all the time, they feel tired inside but too afraid to wear it off. Loving or the act of love is not in their dictionary, as they see through the word of shame. They force people to do the things they love because they don't understand that people love differently. Spiraling through your head, you wonder if these people are worth every energy you have, whether they would make you grow or shallow. These next few steps would determine your future. Perhaps there's another way, you thought. Because there's always another way. You always figure another way. What are the other ways? Where can you find a supportive place? A place where you could nurture your freedom of space and thoughts. A situation where you could express your creativity. A direction that's clear enough for you to go through. An action that would feel right for you to decide. Criticizing their actions won't change them. Prioritizing them won't make it any different to their perspective. You wonder if escaping this place is truly the right answer. You feel trapped in an endless external expectation. Creating this illusion of being someone else just to fit in like the donuts in your resignation box. For them to devour as you lost your appetite to eat anything. For them to taste as you live through your tasteless mouth. You lost your taste for life. You lost the freedom of your spirit. You lost track of who you are. You lost the soulful joy you once had. Your soul is crying for help. Crying to be set free. Set free from the cage you once thought you had to settle in. Settling for the small space you thought your word is for. Questioning if this is what life is supposed to be be surrounded by people who could never understand your ways of being, to be stuck in an environment that feels strange to you, as strange as being in an empty space of nothingness. Yet the nothingness feels so full of suffocation. As you suffocate yourself with the rope they tied you in, you can't run away from the trail they made you walk through. You try to leave breadcrumbs on your steps, yet the breadcrumbs are too small to be noticed. Questioning if they exist or not, you wonder if it is because they weren't looking for it in the first place. Is it because they're too caught up in the illusion they built for themselves, or they never realize there's another way to live? There's another way to live life. There's another act of kindness left for them that are too foggy for them to realize. As they walk into the free space of being trapped, there's another way of teaching, but they're too caught up in their jealousy to express those values. Never realizing that there are other alternatives to live their life. They are devastated when people show up differently. Not open to different mindset. They prefer to live in a stagnant philosophy. The philosophy is as stagnant as their movement. They sat still behind the desk and settle for what it is instead of what things could have been. You wonder if they could be more innovative in approaching life, with life that is so dynamic for them to feel small by, to realize how small we are and the decision we make every day. How tiny the things we thought would be too big to handle, the things we say would have a great impact on us all. Yet here we are, clicking through the mouse as it affects our lives, viewing the windows through the small square instead of the windows outside where life should be lived. Behind the desk where our life depends on it. Behind the desk where our life is settled. Behind the desk where everyone is sitting. Behind the desk where everything feels matter the most.